We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 8 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So coming to the plate. Manny Machado. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next, the windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Machado.
Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. 1-0 count. Here it is. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul. The men on third with 2 down. Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Rizzo onto the grass, and the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, Jonathan Schoop, trying to keep things going now with the runner at first following the RBI single. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it, and the inning is over. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Sean Shea.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Bryant now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the shortstop, J.J. Hardy. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is foul for the first strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hellickson's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Way out in front. 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late. In now, Jeremy Hellickson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Gentry.
Ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Ready for another chance? Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High pop up. Hendricks is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in, number 8. He'll take his first hacks here.
For the Cubs. Left fielder, number 8.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Runners off for second. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter.
Striding in once again, John Jay. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Gentry has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hellickson pauses. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Gentry. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. Fly ball out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman, number
Here's
6.
Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There's one. Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chris.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Another 0-2 home. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Anthony Rizzo becomes out number 2 this inning. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To short. Baez fields it cleanly. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard towards center. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding in, Jeremy Hellickson, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman. Ben
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Digging in now, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And a fastball just a bit high. And now a pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's Craig Gentry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baltimore, left fielder Craig
softly
Gentry.
hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hayward will get there, and he puts it away. Striding in once again, Kyle Hendricks.
Leading off for
He'll
the
have
Cubs.
the opportunity to kick
Catcher,
things off as we
Kyle
begin the home
Hendricks.
sixth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. 1 out. Digging
Now
in to
batting,
try it again.
center
John
fielder,
Jay 0 for 2
John
on his line thus far.
Shea.
And he lays off there 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's
All right,
Jason
fielder
Hayward
number
now.
22.
He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hayward.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And here's Manny Machado now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Machado.
In there for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
In the air to right center. Hayward on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Number 6.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now
Digging in and looking for more,
baseman,
Trey Mancini.
Trey
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he pops it up back behind second base. Scope into shallow center. And that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Ready once again, J.J. Hardy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Digging in once again, Jeremy Hellickson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Tommy Pham will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tommy Pham.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Pitch is popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
60, Michael Givens.
Javier Baez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Grounded foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Ready now, Kyle Hendricks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A dive, but he's back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Givens just to the right of the mound. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in, John Jay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hard hit ball to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to 2nd now with only 1 away. Here's Jonathan. Scope now. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game. Pedro Strop takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Right fielder.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gentry is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 44.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swinging a looper to left. Gentry shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Hard liner toward short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Striding into the box, J.J. Hardy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
J.J. Hardy.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Soft grounder left side, and he's safe. Now in the box, Michael Gibbons. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. David Hidalgo will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Johnny Giavotella will get a chance to swing. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now the double steal is on here, and he pops up the bunt attempt. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Goes to third with it, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Now at the plate, Craig Gentry struggling so far in this one and looking to Wade Davis is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heat.
Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Left side. Zobrist. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Zach Britton takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Drilled on the ground to short. Hardy's there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, number 8. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Number 8.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Scope is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach.